Hello out there, welcome to this tutorial on quadratic equations. In this video, we'll be looking at expressing a quadratic equation as complete or vertex form. This is part 1 of this tutorial. Check the description section of this video on our YouTube channel to get the link to the second part of this tutorial. So we start with some explanation. The quadratic equation y equal to ax squared plus bx plus c can be expressed as y equal to a into x plus p all squared plus q, which is a complete or vertex form. Remember, a, b, c, p, and q are numerical constants. So we go straight to the problem. In this problem, express each of the following in the form y equal to a into x plus p all squared plus q, where a, p, and q are numerical constants. We have the first equation, the second, and the third. So starting from the first equation, we have y equal to x squared plus 6x plus 15. I'm going to teach us short, precise, and concise method. So what we'll do is, since the coefficient of x squared is 1, so our a is automatically 1. So we may not need to write the 1 there. So we open our bracket. This is x plus then squared. So what goes into this x? So you have to pay attention to this. We take the coefficient of x. This is x squared, this is 6x, and this is the constant value. So the term with x here is plus 6x. We take the coefficient, which is plus 6. We divide by 2. The dividing by 2 is the method. So when we divide positive 6 by 2, we have 3. So we place the 3 inside the bracket representing our p. We have our 15 plus 15. Then we come back. This plus 3 that we obtain here is going to be squared. If you square it, it becomes 9. Then we subtract it from 15. Let me repeat again. We divide the coefficient of x, which is 6, by 2 to give us this 3. That 3 is then squared. Why are we squaring it? Because of this square here, it gives 9. We are subtracting it from this 15. So that when we simplify, we are going to have x plus 3 all squared plus 6. This is already in the form of a into x plus p all squared from q. We said in the beginning, since the coefficient of x squared is 1, so our a is automatically 1, and we need not to write it there. So our p is 3 and our q is 6. We then go to b. For b, we have y equal to x squared plus 4x minus 9. Again, we open our bracket, x into something squared. Then we come to the coefficient of x, which is 4. That's plus 4 divided by 2 will give us 2. We have plus 2 inside the bracket. This plus 2 is then squared. We are squaring it because of this square here. We then subtract it from this 9. So we now have minus 9 minus 4. Minus 9 minus 4 gives negative 13. So we have the final result to be x plus 2 all squared minus 13. Remember again, the coefficient of x squared here is also 1. So our a is automatically 1. Here our p is 2 and our q is negative 13. So we go to C part of the problem. Y equal to x squared minus 5x minus 3. In the same way, we have our bracket open. X plus or minus something squared. Here we pick the coefficient of x, which is negative 5, divided by 2. We are going to have negative 5 over 2, then all squared. We then square this. When we square it, we subtract it from negative 3. Squaring this, we are going to have 25 over 4. So we have minus 25 over 4. It is always minus. Always minus. always minus. Please take note of that. So having gotten this, this is going to give us 12 plus 25, giving us 37. So we have simplified this. We have our final result to be x minus 5 over 2 all squared minus 37 over 4. And that's the end of solution to this C, which is giving our A still 1 because the coefficient of x squared is 1. Our P here is negative 5 over 2 and our Q is negative 37 over 4. And that's all for this problem, and this is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to check the description section of this video on our YouTube channel to get the link to the second part of this problem. Until we come your way again, goodbye.